look out for it.
Yo, I think we should have a punchline to the show. Like, I'm Sir South, and that was my golden hour.
There you go. Yeah, I like that.
Can you just look at the camera? And can you also say, I'm Sir South, and this is my golden hour, because we'll cut that at the top.
Yeah. I'm Sir South, and this is my golden hour. Gang.
Golden is a gang ho. I stay up on the bang bros. She gon' do what I say so. Yeah, I'm running to the pesos. I told her keep it way low.
Bixie, give us a 3, 2, 1 countdown to the start of Golden Hours.
3, 2, 1.
Golden Hours!
And we are live.
So, let me start off by introducing the show. Actually, South, do you want to turn around real quick and just announce the show, because this is our first time ever?
First show. We're here. Can't say where. Undisclosed location at the Golden Hours podcast.
Keyword undisclosed location.
Undisclosed.
My name is Connor Holloway.
I am Hector.
This is Sir South.
And Hector is both drinking and smoking. That
is not true.
At this undisclosed location. So South is a friend of mine, as most people know. He's also an aspiring rapper.
Yes.
From
Mattapan.
actually,
Dirty Amp.
why don't we just start off by explaining like how this kind of started?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How this kind of came about. Your idea for it, my idea for it. That way, you know, once we're on episode 500, there's a basis for everybody to kind of understand how we started.
Let's go back. All right, sounds good.
Go ahead.
So basically, we've been, Connor mostly has been getting involved with Boston music scene, and we were just like looking for ways to like spread the message and get more people on, because I don't know, there's really no outlet in the city really for like people to get like popping besides shows that are hard for people to like, you know, get put on. So we decided that this would be you know, the best outlet to get people involved, get, you know, people recognition for what they're doing, and just another chance for us to fuck around too in front of camera.
Absolutely. So I've had the idea to do this now for like, Bix, what do you want to say? So Bix is behind the camera. That's Jack, for anyone who doesn't know. Bix, when did I have the idea for the podcast initially? Must have been like May, right? So before all the music stuff, for sure. So as you guys know, like for the longest time, like I take like crazy pride in elevating like the shit I'm putting out, whether it's like commercial or event. And I realized like my mind's so fucking nuts, and I'm always like moving all the time, that like we need a way to push out content, GDP content, that's like unpolished and people accept it for being unpolished. You know what I'm saying? Then around the time of the show, the Middle East show, July 21st, South perform, July 21st, July 21st. When I announced I had a show, I probably started getting 10 DMs a day from every single rapper in Boston. A lot of them very whack, but every single rapper in Boston. And I kind of realized that, like, holy shit, this show, even though like I had to bleed out of my eyes to get it done, this is like the really only opportunity for a lot of these kids who are making music in the city to actually have a platform to come talk about it. Other cities are not like that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot more unified.
And mind you, when I was trying to market the show, I was like, all right, what outlets can I go to go talk about this? I hit up Jammin' 94.5. I hit up like every podcast. Like there were no podcasts. I hit up like figures I knew, and I realized like, holy shit, the show is gonna have to be completely independent because there's nobody that's creating something like that.
It's ridiculous though. Like it's not like the music scene is something that like just came about a few years ago with Cousin Stiz and Michael Christmas. Like people have been rapping in the city for a while now. It may not be that big of a thing, but it has been happening. So it's just weird that like nobody ever thought of like putting out a platform to, you know, get everybody involved.
Absolutely. I mean, I think another thing which is crazy is like there's like all these different platforms popping up.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I just see, so mind you, I'm always at the Middle East. I see a ton of artists that I would have never known of if I wasn't there.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Because like, so South knows, I always hit him up. I'm like, yo, do you know this person? Do you know that person?
Yeah, right.
The answer is usually
no,
absolutely not. But yeah, I just think it's really important that we start to create something like this. We give people a chance to get up here and talk.
Yeah.
And we're going to build it to be the biggest fucking thing in the city because, trust me, I don't
Believe
do it
it.
any other way, brother.
There's only hard work to be done, all right? You
Also,
motherfuckers.
side note, this is Hector's first real endeavor that he's sticking his hands in.
That's a fact. I've been, you know, I don't like to commit myself on anything, whether it's women, you know,
That's a
the
fact.
projects.
Okay.
Shout out South.
We'll
Shout
see.
out South.
We'll see how this goes.
I think this is going to go great.
It should, yeah.
So let's just start with South. South, introduce yourself. Where are you from originally, and where are you from now? Because we had a little bit of an issue on the video.
This is Sir South. Real name Kevin Parrington Turner.
Damn,
I am
folk
from
over.
Boston, Massachusetts, born and raised. Lived in Mattapan my whole life till I went to college at UMaine, and we moved to Hyde Park, which is 2 blocks away.
It's like
So-
Mattapan Jr.
That's what I'm still thinking.
Yeah,
It's Mattapan
same
all
shit.
the way.
So when I referenced the video, so when I was cutting up the footage from the Middle East concert, I tried to make like a citywide video where there were like the map was popping up in the back, and so like for every artist, like wherever they were from, I popped up part of their map, and
Yeah,
for
I
him, I
remember that.
popped up Hyde Park,
I
and he was like,
Highly
he was like,
disrespectful.
I am not from Hyde Park.
I am
and,
not.
and even when he posted it, it was like. It was
That's
like
just-
it was like footage of our sold out show at the Middle East. Hashtag Mattapan. Didn't even say thank you for the video, bro.
Stay true. Stay true to the roots.
Facts. You know, it's Mattapan.
Oh, you don't live in Hyde Park?
Nah, not from there though. You feel me?
You kind of are now.
Nah, not anymore.
So another good segue is that South and I, for some of you know who've been following my stuff for a while, South is like a main character in all the videos and a lot of the GDPs except for Adderall Boy.
Big protagonist here.
And South and I and Bixie all grew up together at Lincoln. And Heck started joining the movement freshman year at PC.
You know, that college wave.
Hell yeah. So Heck, you want to start talking about South and a little bit about the battle rap?
Yeah, I just like kind of wanted to know like what made you, well, as you guys, if you guys don't know, so South is a battle rapper as well as you know, a performing artist, a recording artist. He's trying to get his shit together. And that's how I kind of like knew that you were into the rap game. That you like, I saw your battles.
That's how it all started.
Yeah, really. Like I saw you like, you know, like you showed me your battles. We even went to one like in Brockton.
You showed-
Yeah,
you did.
Me and Heck, that was an experience.
Shout out to Brockton.
South got to learn how to market these shows because it's a zoo at a lot of these things. People are going nuts.
Shout out to Shock Value Battle League.
They're still around, right?
Nah, it's not right anymore.
Yeah, Shock
Shout
Value.
out to them. Shout
Shock
out to
Value.
them.
I had an amazing time at that
So
battle.
shout out to
Nah,
you guys.
It was fun. It was fun. You know. But yeah, like
Where was that? Where was that again? Because I
was
picked
some-
you and Questa.
It was a
some
biker place.
Warehouse in
It was a
fucking
biker
Brockton.
place.
It was a garage,
biker
right?
place.
It was like a biker place.
What do you mean, like for cyclists?
For,
Like,
yeah,
bike
literally,
gangs
they
and
just
shit.
wasn't
oh,
there.
for like a Hell's Angel bike gang type thing.
Like Harleys and shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Bro, that
Well,
shit
there was
looked
a
like
bar.
loading dock.
Well, there was a bar too.
Yeah.
That makes
It's-
it.
yeah.
No, there was a cooler with fucking Coronas in the back.
No,
That shit
there was
enough.
there was a little bar set up, right?
Oh, there was. And it was like a full bar. I don't know how they found that.
And then I remember you like texted me on the way over. I was like, yeah, like do we have to pay it again? You're like, yeah, $10. We literally just showed up
Walked
and
in.
walked
But yeah, we
straight
just
in.
snuck in.
People just like looked at us like,
Everybody was too fucking cracked out to even notice.
Okay.
So I don't know.
yeah. Me and Heck were talking about how much we have to filter ourselves, but we'll see how long that lasts. To be
We'll
honest with
see.
you.
We'll see. You guys like it when we get a little naughty.
So South,
Okay.
why don't you just start telling people kind of like your first battle was like was it like a bar or like an art store downtown?
It was in high school. It was in Austin. I forgot the clothing store. I forget.
What was the crowd like? It was like 20, 30 people.
It was like 20, 30 people. Yeah,
At-
it wasn't that
at the
much
Buzzer?
people. Nah,
Go to a sneaker store.
it was on the corner. I forgot what it's called. I don't even think it's there anymore.
Shout out
honestly.
at the Buzzer. Are they even around?
No, and then I remember like, so mind you, me and South been like best friends for a while. So like, you were always mad into following battle rap,
Yeah.
which I had like I didn't understand. Like I didn't really get what it was. And then there was that video of you in high school, like battling Keith.
Yeah.
Like your clothes ain't got no brands though.
From then on, I knew.
That's
McQuest
all on
put me-
Facebook, right?
Yeah, McQuest put me onto that. Honestly, he was like, because I watched like old battle. He was like, it's still going on. Like they're still doing it in high school. I was like, word. I looked at it and like I tore my ACL. So like I was just in the crib.
What was this junior year?
I believe so. I was in the crib and like I can't play sports, so I was just writing. and watching battle raps as like I was like recovering, and then once I got
So did Quest schedule the first one?
his cousin also does battle rap. Shout out to Interstate Flames. Free Interstate Flames.
Wait, was that the kid at PC that one night we went out?
No,
Oh, no, you weren't
haven't
there for
met
that.
him.
You
You
weren't
haven't. I don't think you've met him.
I met one of his cousins, definitely.
Have you?
Yeah, when him and Shani Boo showed up to PC, I was like the only white dude in the all black club. I went to Ultra. I went to Ultra. Everyone was like,
Ultra. Even though I've never been.
I was like, I love it here, man. Everyone's having a great time.
Yeah, and we scheduled it senior year. It was in high school, and then it just went on from there.
How did you do your first time? Like, were you nervous?
I killed him.
You won.
I won.
You won.
I won.
Damn,
For
good
sure
shit.
won.
I was nervous though. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, had you ever practiced with like friends in the neighborhood?
not
or,
at
like,
all.
You just went off.
I don't think I've ever let anyone hear my raps before battle rap.
That's so
I still-
fucking.
You're still
impressive.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one Saturday
Where?
in Brooklyn, Malcolm X Boulevard in
But
Brooklyn.
but for everyone that knows, like that's not your first time shipping out in New York to do a battle.
No,
You've done it a bunch.
I've done a few in New York. It's called We Go Hard Battle League. It's pretty big. It's the next thing to like
URL.
URL pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah,
So for everyone who doesn't know, URL is like
smack.
so that's like the the Premier League.
Right. That and King of the Dot is like next to
Oh,
it,
Toronto.
You know? Yeah, and that's in Toronto.
Word.
Who would you say was like your hardest competition of the whole battle rap shit? One that like was hard but you enjoyed, like, you know.
Honestly,
Get through.
the one you guys went to.
Oh yeah, he
That
gave
was-
you mad love afterwards too.
Who- was his
He's
name-
big.
was
He's
it
been on
Excel?
Smack.
His name
He's
was-
been on Smack.
Oh, for real?
And King of the Dot.
His name is Excel.
His name is Excel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Shout
from
out
Brockton.
Excel.
He's big.
Who's dude who's like, you ever had a Gatorade? Who's it?
Bangs. Shout out to Bangs.
Yeah, Bangs.
He's crazy. I battled him too.
Who
Like,
won?
I ended-
Was that close?
It was close. It was in Brockton too, but it was like another bar in Brockton. Yeah,
Another random.
yeah,
warehouse.
another. He's been in Smack
Another
too.
Hell's Angel Tavern.
Yo, Bangs, I will send this to you, bro. That was still by far like one of the most entertaining things I've ever
That
seen.
shit was hilarious.
Yo,
You
no,
drink
no,
Gatorade.
no. He was like cross-eyed. He was like totally into it. He's like, you ever had a Gatorade? I was dying.
He's like, I got an attic in a basement. I don't have it
Oh,
all
upstairs.
upstairs.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
That was fire.
That's shit. Is New York the furthest you've gone to like battle, or
I believe so. Yeah. New York.
Connecticut. You had one in Connecticut, right?
Yeah, I had one in Connecticut,
Sure,
but I
yeah,
think New
that's the
York's the
furthest.
furthest.
that's like the biggest scene though, as far as
Yeah,
like,
that's where it
battle rap
pretty
and
much
shit.
started. I think that's where battle rap really started. was New York.
Is there like a scene
With
in
the
Boston
with
at
the
all?
DVDs and shit, right?
With
Yeah,
the
with the
DVDs,
Smack
yeah.
DVDs.
And
The
those are
Smack
huge.
DVDs.
But what'd you guys?
Fuck. What did I ask?
No, there's not.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
like,
from what I know.
From Boston, no.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Like,
But
not
we,
at all.
yeah, we really should do it. I was telling you, like, you don't think it's a good idea. I really think we should do a GDP battle rap. Bix, what do you think? That'd be kind of hard, bro.
we could
We
get
just do like $5
some-
admission, bro.
Hell
We
yeah.
we find another random warehouse in the city somewhere.
Yo, I gotta be a part of it though. I gotta be rapping.
Okay, that will never happen.
That's how we lose money right there, bitch.
Yeah, bro,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, you used to do the camera thing, man.
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, my mic keeps falling. Heck, we're still recording, right?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Okay.
We're on.
All right, word. So from the music end of things, so you start battling, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of know about it, like what's going on. And then you're up at UMaine. You come back because there's more battle opportunity. Where did the first tape come in play? Like, when did that start?
I wrote it while at UMaine, and then I didn't start recording until the summer because I was able to like. There was no recording studio.
And yeah, and you were fucking bootlegging the recording.
Yeah,
Where
I
you,
was.
where you were like some at Dayron, some random studio.
it was mostly Dayron's, and like shout out to Ron Nova. He also kind of started out too. So like mixing wise, both of us didn't.
So
really know
unpolished.
yeah, both of us didn't really know what to.
What
do.
was it? What was the first tape called again?
The next step.
Oh, the next step.
How
It was
many
good-
tracks
It was a
is
good
that?
title. It was 10 songs.
That's not bad.
The best song is "Welcome Back."
Yeah.
Whose beat is that?
Mace.
That
Mace.
beat is hard
Yeah,
as
that
fuck.
was-
Though.
yeah.
I used to use that in like all my YouTube videos. You remember? I used
Yeah.
to loop that like over everything.
That was the best song off the tape. Only good song really off the tape.
This dude's
We
mad
just- we
embarrassed.
just
This dude's
owned-
mad
we just
embarrassed.
owned- We just owned that.
I mean,
tape.
it's the first.
Oh, bro, I got
project,
some
you know?
videos I just owned too.
Yeah.
There's some tough ones
Yeah.
out
The
there.
first project's
the-
always choppy.
Yeah, the first one's always. Yeah.
Well, no, it was just the sound was unpolished. That was the only issue, and the music was whack.
But like,
I'm joking, bro.
It was looking. I actually listened to it a while ago. I was like, there's only like 3 songs I really would listen to. But I learned a lot. I learned so much. From
You
that.
have to, bro.
Yeah, because the next tape was better.
Absolutely, it was.
Yeah.
Some Dan Bilzerian, like that.
Yeah. That one was better.
That was my favorite South song ever.
Dan was
At
Dan
the
Bilzerian,
point, yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I
Well,
have it on my
do you remember?
phone.
Yo, give me a little credit. Did I not come up with the idea? We were in the car. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
yo,
we was freestyling.
I was like, yo, you got two hoes up in your ear again, Dan Bilzerian. And we started like freestyling to it, and then I remember you found a beat for it.
No, we got the beat and we
Damn,
was
coach.
freestyling.
All right,
to
we
it.
got the beat. We got the beat.
You need to get writers credit for that shit, man.
Nah, we don't. Nah, we don't give credit. Not that song.
Yeah, that's my guy.
But yeah, and then when did that tape drop? I believe my
Sophomore year, right?
sophomore year. Yeah.
Like that.
Who were we with when we went down the vineyard and we took like those pics with like my dusty camera, and like you thought you were a mad rapper because it was against the Beamer in a sunset.
Was it Carl?
I think it was Carl.
Shout out to
wasn't it? Shout out Carl.
Where's Carl?
Bro, we took like. Do you remember for all the Coach Connies I had like that little dusty DSLR camera.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yo, let's go take some pics, like some cover pics. So we like drove up to the countryside when we were down the vineyard. We did, didn't we? We were
did.
we were right by like a
We
bay.
did, yeah. It was definitely not.
This is like oil, guys.
Yeah, so we're thinking of doing a bit with Heck. It's like his like substance / booze of the week. We think we might develop it.
You know, yeah. I could pick my booze of the week. You know.
Wait, what are you drinking right now?
This is called Mystic. It's table beer.
From Connecticut?
No, this is from Chelsea, Massachusetts. Oh, look at that, local baby. We like to stay local.
Shout
here.
out Boston.
We're
Shout out
mass
Boston.
guys. Hell yeah. But yeah, it's pretty nice. A little saison, double IPA.
Heck's a man of class when it comes to his alcohol.
I don't drink that cheap shit. I like to wake up feeling like a fucking, like I can walk the next morning. I don't want that deadly hungover.
Okay.
You drank that Smirnoff.
No,
So we got the problem
problem
solver. We
solver.
got the problem solver.
Problem solver. We're trademarking that. So if anyone takes problem solver, you're a dub.
Yeah, problem solver is hard alcohol, or it's anything that will solve your problems for the rest of the night.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
that's the
Or create
definition.
more problems.
And you won't.
All
And it
depends on how you
will
look at it.
solve your problems, and you won't remember the problems you solved the night
That's a
before.
fact.
Something will be solved.
The not remembering part of it is key, though. You know?
That we will be productive. Shout out Tukes. Shout out Tukes.
Shout out to Tukes.
Shout
Big
out to
shout
my
out to
guy,
Tukes. We gotta get
Tukes.
you down here. He's a
Yeah,
friend of the show.
Tukes. Yo, Tukes is a big business smoker, bro. He like has a really like solid position at Vector. I'll talk about your Vector days a little bit.
Oh, that was that before or after Grubhub? Either way, I got fired. I was looking for jobs, and I know you put me on a Grubhub. He was like, "Yo, do Grubhub."
I never said. Even if we give it, I never said do Grubhub.
You never said do it.
Those were some days of torment for myself when I was driving Grubhub. Well, bro, mind you, so I'm coming off a semester at PC, right?
Right.
Where like, okay, the videos are like kind of growing, right? Like I dropped the Cribs video, I dropped the D Snag Nut video.
That was that year?
It was that summer, and so I'm at the point I'm like, yo, like I have these videos getting like thousands of views, like holy shit, I should be straight, right? In the summer, I realized like, holy shit, these literally mean nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. No money.
How am I gonna like literally hustle videos all summer and also have like the freedom to work? So I picked up Grubhub, and I would never in a million years tell you to pick up the job. So that is a lie, bro. I used to drive Grubhub from like 5 p.m. or like 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. and I'd pop a 30 milligram Adderall at 7 p.m.
Just to do to get the
7
fucking
p.m.
editing going.
So those last 3 hours I'd be like
Just crank it
aggressive on the wheel and like aggressive with the orders.
Just get orders done.
Didn't you eat their food if they gave you a bad tip?
There were a few instances. I'll be dead ass. There were a few instances where, so in Grubhub, you know the tip.
Yeah. They give you a tip before you deliver.
You know the tip
Terrible
before
idea.
really
So
awful idea from a human perspective. Because because you know how much they're tipping you.
Right.
So I get an $80 order from like a nice restaurant, right? It's like, all right, maybe I'll get like a $15 tip. They tip you 10 cents.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
It's like, all right, bro,
Disrespectful.
my bad. I just want a chip. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be driving, you just swipe a little bit, you take a
Your
couple
shit's about
bites.
to get another hour and a half later.
Oh, no, it would show up on time. It just wouldn't be their
Oh, you're
order.
always
Right,
right.
yeah.
I like
Dead
that.
ass.
Pick your
So continue about
yeah, I know we're getting off topic here.
Vector.
Oh, and after Grubhub was the wave, and then it was like December break, and like Vector, shout out to Vector, but like I don't know, they hit me on Facebook Messenger. It's like, hey,
That's
do you
that
want-
That's that Boach Bunny invasive marketing though.
Dead ass. And they hit me like, yo, do you want a job for December break? I was like, yeah, of course. I'm broke. And it was like, yo, come to Waltham, this room, like room 206C. And then I showed up. It was like, yeah, you'll be selling knives. And then I went to like a convention.
Well, Logan did it too, Bix.
And then I went to a convention where like a bunch of kids were just selling knives on the phone. Like it was like, what do you call it? Like
Cold call.
Like,
yeah, it was literally like that. And then it was like, yo, attention everybody. Like, I want to introduce you to one of our like, representatives. Welcome to Tukes. Everyone's like, yeah, Tukes, Tukes, yeah, Tukes.
He's the guy over there.
It's weird. I was like,
Bro, he's
He's
honestly,
honestly
he
a
can
salesman.
sell like
He's
a maniac,
salesman
dude.
At heart, bro. No bullshit.
He's a really good
He's a
salesman.
salesman. At heart. Yo, Tukes, we go get you a
Tukes,
job.
shout out to Tukes.
we need a collab.
That's a fact. So I actually think that perspective's interesting because there's a lot of people who don't really understand like the pursuit of like being an artist and like doing shit in the city. Like everyone in this city, if you're like actually pursuing shit, you have to have a job because there's no in the Boston market. There's very little money for artists.
Right. And people will try to act like they don't have a job.
Yeah, I know.
Like musicians
You
here will
need-
act like they don't have a job.
You need a steady source of income.
Everyone
Anything.
who performs in the city has a job for the most part. There might be like
for the most part.
there might be
yes.
like what three or four.
Unless you're selling dope, which
That's a job.
That is
that's
a
a
job.
fact. That's
Maybe
honestly
like-
that's
I would say
harder.
like
That's
4 or
harder to
5.
do than fucking 9 to 5.
There's
People don't
a
realize
few
that.
artists in the city who have like gotten to the stature where it's like, okay, this can be my consistent job. You know what I'm saying?
That
Yeah.
must be so nice.
And that's only a few, maybe a handful.
So I think that's interesting. It's like, okay, you're hustling the music this whole time. It's like you're putting your all into it, but at the same time, like, holy shit, I gotta go drive Grubhub. I gotta go work for Vector. I gotta work at Nage at a point.
Yeah.
Nage is my father's union for anyone who didn't know. Hector also works at Nage.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, so like you're saying.
It's cool, bro. It doesn't matter. All right, so we're on the first tape.
Yeah.
So when does the second one come?
A year later, same summer, I believe. No, I released the first one beginning of the semester in like October, and then the second one I released the following summer. It was called Rich Thoughts and Poor Decisions, and it was like, I had all my friends on it. I had like, Adam, I had Stoop Kid, I had a bunch of kids from the city.
What did Stoop Kid produce? What song?
All Grow Up. Like the first half.
Grow Up back
honestly.
in the days. Who did that?
He did that. He did like the first
Yo,
first
Stoop
half.
Kid, I
really.
love that song, bro.
Yeah, he's
Awesome producer.
Shout out.
he's
Stoop
got
Kid.
he's gaining a buzz in the city. But yeah, it was all like Boston. Really, it was all friends, but it was like really hard worked on. It did okay, not numbers wise, but like.
But you got way
It made a lot of
better, bro.
connections
No,
too.
definitely. Yeah, you could see the
You got
growth.
way better,
You
though.
could definitely see the growth from
Right.
the first to the second one.
You know.
What was your favorite song, Heck?
The second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bilzerian, easily, bro.
Yeah.
That's a smacker.
We did shows on it, off of it. We did like we got connections off of it. Did interviews after it.
Absolutely, yeah.
So the next one is coming up. I haven't made a title for it yet, but it's gonna be crazy.
How many tracks deep are you so far?
Oh, it's pretty much finished. Just a
Oh,
few
word.
touch ups.
So mind you, he's been working on this one for a while.
Yeah, this one
Probably
should be
2 years.
This one should be the
About
one
2
that
years.
takes off.
So from my perspective, mind you, I'm South's close friend, and like I gotta keep it real with him when he makes music. Like there are songs on this that actually have substance. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I fuck with. I fuck with when you're like really honest in your music, because like I know I'm your friend, but I like actually feel what you're saying.
Right.
So I played Hector double standards
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
bro, that's a fucking track right there. Three
Appreciate it.
verses,
of honesty.
bars,
Straight honesty.
fucking bars, kids.
Like no holding back honesty.
That's a fact,
Bro, but people feel that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
dude. No
That's
bullshit. Like whenever you hear like a really good song and someone spitting some real shit, you'll get goosebumps. Dog. I got goosebumps off your shit.
Right.
You know,
I
it's not like
was-
it's not
I
like
was
someone.
kinda proud.
It's not like someone for the radio. You know, like obviously, but it's like, yo, if you're like listening to Project Through, it's like, holy shit, like I kind of get why it sounds sometimes now. You know what I'm
it's like
saying?
bullshit. Yeah, and it's got that real hip hop feel to it, which I kind of like.
It was over like a Drizzy type beat. You know
It
what I'm
was.
saying?
Yeah. It's definitely heavily sampled bass, which we got clear.
Hey,
We gotta get
We
those
gotta
cleared.
get
We gotta
as
get
long as
those
you're not
sample
making money,
credits.
you gotta clear shit.
Gotta get those cleared.
And then South also has a song. So Adam, who's our friend, Hector's friend.
Yeah.
Um,
The producer.
Yeah, he produces. So he has like a little studio in his crib. and his uncle comes through sometimes.
Uncle Landon.
Uncle Lyndon.
Uncle Lyndon.
Shout out
He's
Uncle
like,
Lyndon.
Bumble Club, baby gal.
Yo, go check out his tape. He just
He
dropped,
dropped
his,
the tape, right?
he dropped his tape.
What was it called? Like Island Girl?
It's something like that.
You know, my
Check
guy,
out Uncle Lyndon.
He got that dance hall for y'all bitches. Yeah, make sure you check him out.
Uncle Lyndon's like 65.
Yeah.
But
But he
got
can
the
sing, though.
soul, though. He's got
He's
the
crazy.
soul.
But South doesn't want to drop the song. Did I play for you?
No, you didn't play that one for me yet. You got Uncle Lyndon on the track?
I do.
Oh,
We should play it.
You gotta be
We should play it at the
fucking
end.
kidding me. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So how do you want to structure that? Do you want to like we'll loop
Well, yeah,
whoever
we'll-
comes up here at the end, whatever they're like trying to
or
promote or
like
put
we'll
up?
just edit it in, you know, like
What do you want us to play?
we should play a snippet of Dan Bilzerian
There's
being
a-
performed.
There's so many
like with
songs
all of us on stage.
I think everyone will love. So
Which one?
I mean, all of them, but like I would say Folgers.
Ooh.
I think that's a really
Was that
dope.
what? That's a.
That's why I-
Wake Up. Yeah.
Yeah, I played that one for you.
The bigger rated. It's like a definitely more commercial.
Definitely, that's dope.
Are you, so are you gonna hold it to 13 tracks? You think?
I don't know. I believe so. You know, I'm trying to keep it concise as possible.
I just want to make sure I hear it before you put it out.
Yeah, of course.
Figure
You know,
it
you
out.
work
Yeah,
on.
you should have like a
two-
listening party or some shit.
Oh yeah, we definitely.
Something smooth.
The rollout's gonna
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
be
Yeah, no, definitely.
precise and crazy. And
Yeah,
like
plan it
very
out.
specific.
Plan it out a lot more than you have with the last ones. You know, make sure it's
He's mad
like,
critical.
Make sure it's a release for sure. Like
No,
you know,
yeah,
people know
definitely.
it's dropping. Drop a
Hit me up,
single.
yo, Butch Barn, you throw a party for me, bro.
Nah, we got it. We gonna figure it out.
Hell yeah, get a single
Gosh, needs to
out,
go
you know?
door to door, bro. You do that for me? It'd be huge.
Jeez.
But yeah,
Can we
this
never
one,
do that
you know, we
again?
got Lino, Stoop Kid. He worked heavily on it. My boy Sam Green, who I met in UMaine, he's going crazy with beats as well. And we got Michael Christmas too.
But
you
those are verses
Mike.
you got like a while ago too.
Yeah,
No, you've been sitting.
I've been
with us
working on it
some
for a while.
time.
Yeah,
That,
Just
that was
piecing
like
it
summer
together.
2017 where you got
16, honestly.
that was last summer.
Yeah, 16. It's been a while. You've been sitting on that. for-
17.
Is it?
It was 2017. Yeah,
So-
I've been working on it. Yeah.
So how does that work? Like, you hit up a bigger artist for a verse. Like, do you go into the studio with them, and record with them, or they're like, all right, yo, I'm gonna go to the studio and I'm gonna send you something.
Well, for each time, it was like someone that I knew someone of them, and like would say like, "Yo, we can get you blah blah." He said he would do it if like
X amount of dollars. Type
X
thing.
amount of
Yeah.
dollars
No, okay.
price, and then you hit them up. I met both of them personally. Both of them like dope as like they're cool as shit. You know, I talked to him for like a minute, probably like an hour or two. I still hit them up every now and then you know you give them.
This is at like their crib, your crib.
This is at their crib.
Okay.
Like I would go to their crib, wherever, and just give it to them, and they like maybe in like a few days I would send the beat and like maybe the idea of the song, or like I would just let them do whatever, and they would send the vocals and the beat, and then we finish it. You send it back, see if we fuck with it, you know. If not, back to the drawing board. But
Word.
yeah,
And in both cases, they like the beat.
yeah. In both cases, the beat's hard. Both of them
So,
are produced by
Yeah,
Stu
both
Kid.
those.
Yeah, but-
honestly,
But my shit's like, it's like, okay, so like you have like, you're offering them X amount of bread. Do they like, you probably haven't in a situation with it yet, but are they like, okay, yeah, this beat's good just because like I want the bread, or like, holy shit, I actually like this beat? Like, do you think there's certain situations where you can like cycle through beats? Like, oh, I think I can hop on that. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'll just do it for bread.
no, that's what happened with Michael Christmas.
Oh, he didn't like the initial.
Well, I sent them a few options, like see which one he fucks with.
Oh, word,
And
okay.
he was like, I fuck with this one.
Word.
And it was just so happened. I think I sent him all Stu Kid beats, which were crazy. So he hopped on it, and can't wait to drop it. Honestly,
Yeah, I've been ever since you showed me that. I've been pretty excited about
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's
What's
gonna
it
be
called? La Di Da? What's that song called?
not that one, but yeah, Lottie That was produced by him too. Produced by Stu.
No, what's the Christmas song called?
Weekday.
Oh, right. That's just hard though.
It's hard. He's rapping, really rapping.
I mean, he always raps.
Yeah.
He always comes through. Shout out Christmas.
I was like on SoundCloud. Who's Stoop Kid been working with? This artist that Seamus was trying to put me onto
Oh
too.
man.
He had like
tells
two.
me about him all the time.
Bro,
I
he had like
forget.
2 really good songs.
I forgot.
Do you have internet on that?
I'm trying to hook
trying
up to
to
the Wi-Fi
minimal.
right now. It's just we're kind of far from the source.
We'll find that.
SoundCloud. Yeah, I'm on.
Stu Kid and
Biggs, do you mind just tell me what time it is?
It's 8:02.
Taking any text?
But yeah, hopefully
Did I win?
it drops in the next couple of months. You know, we just gotta send it and get it mixed. You know,
Definitely, yeah. Once you get it cleared up, he's gonna start.
Speaking of which, Hector and I met a kid who mixed that guitar center yesterday.
Jesus Christ.
Why? What happened?
Because I was on a. We were. Nothing.
Not fucking with him.
No. I actually think he's gonna be a really good mixer. I think like he's probably totally knowledgeable, and I'd definitely give you a shit.
Yeah.
He's a really good kid.
We also have Kieran on it. We have Kieran's beat on it. Shout out to Kieran.
Oh, the Tiger Woods beat.
Nah, that's not on it.
What?
That's not on it. Nah.
That's everyone's favorite song. Did you hear that, Bix?
This is not his SoundCloud,
He
right?
says he's not putting Tiger Woods on the tape.
Nah, that's not on it. It just doesn't fit. That was a summer song, you know. It doesn't fit. This one's really. It's really
Bro,
like
every
a
PC kid
conceptual-
loves that song. It's
Is
like a
it-
time marker for all these
bro,
kids.
Yeah, come on, dog. You can't.
Play that every goddamn party.
We gotta see.
Pre-games.
We gotta
That
see.
shit, yeah.
But the thing is, when you work on it for so long, you have so many tracks you can like put on it. You try and keep it concise. So like, we definitely gotta. I'll play it. You know, see what
How many
fits and what
fucking
doesn't.
stoop kids is
Yeah,
there on
yeah,
goddamn SoundCloud?
So that's a question. Oh, I'm getting a call from old Shayna. Let me just- No, we don't have to cut yet. Actually, yeah, we'll end it. All right, South, give us some parting words.
Yo, future project coming out soon. We also have a show October 1st, right? October 1st at the Middle East.
No. That's
No?
been canceled.
It's been canceled?
Yeah,
Oh,
for a
well,
grip.
yeah, well,
I'm getting surgery on Tuesday.
Oh damn. Well, yeah, we got a project coming out soon.
And a show coming out soon.
It's a project.
We got a
sometime this
show.
year.
We didn't put any marketing up there. It's like, yo, Coach Connie gonna give me a show again, bro.
Yo, everybody look out for it.
Yo, I think we should have a punchline to the show. Like, I'm Sir South, and that was my golden hour.
There you go. Yeah, I like that.
Can you just
Hey,
look at the camera?
Yeah, plug yourself too. Plug your SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give
Instagram,
everyone
all
that.
that. Come on,
Follow me
look.
on SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You know, all Sir South. You know, future singles coming out soon as well. The second single.
Keep your eye open.
And
We'll
Boch
post it.
Bonnie will probably be sharing it almost
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, I'll be sharing that too.
Actually, he's on the project.
Ooh, you
My
getting
shit's on
royalties for that?
He's on it.
You fit it in?
You getting
Well,
royalties
we
for
don't
that?
talk- Don't mention that.
Royalties,
Don't
royalties.
mention that. But yeah.
Okay. All right, so listen, that was episode 1. Can you just
Uh,
look at the camera and say, I'm Sir South, and that's my golden hour.
I'm Sir South, and that's my golden hour.
Golden is a gang ho. I stay up on the bang bros. She gon' do what I say so. Yeah, I'm running to the pesos.